let me introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Naufal Nizaratif. I'm from Universitas Muhammdiyah Yogyakarta. Today, in this occasion, I would like to complete my assessment in course listening, speaking, career development. And here I'm with one of the lecturer from Subang University. He is Muhammad Anjar Nugraha, and today I would like to give him some questions. Okay, the first question, sir. Can you tell me about your career path?
All right. I am one of the lecturers, English lecturers in Universitas Subang. Actually, when I was S1, I didn't decide to be the lecturers. Actually, no. Actually, I didn't want to continue my study. But after I graduated from S1, so I started my career path to teach in elementary school and secondary school and also high school. And I started to think to continue my study when I want to move from my hometown in Tasikmalaya to Bandung because I want to develop my career and I moved from my rural area Tasikmalaya to Bandung. And in Bandung, after I share my CV novel to get the new job, it is hard to get a new job. So I decided to either I continue or not my study. So after I discussed with my friends and I discussed with my parents, of course, how if I continue my study? Because maybe it is really interesting to teach to teach in tertiary level like you are now here. So it was my dream to teach in the high level you are as the tertiary level. And here I am already. I can teach in your level.
Yes.
So this is my career path. I graduated from UPI in 2017. So in 2017, and I tried to apply in 2 universities. The first in Subang, Naufal. The name is Universitas Subang. And then the second one in Polban as the part-timer lecturer. And the interesting one, Naufal, when you are in English education, you can teach not only for English students, but also for the student who take other majors. Like me in Poland, I can teach mechanical student, I can teach accounting student, I can teach chemical student, civil student, administration students. Why? Because they need English. They must take English course. So that's why I can meet not only you as the English teacher, but an English teacher to be. But I can also teach in other departments. So that's the interesting one. So I have been teaching in tertiary level for 5 years then. So in conclusion, I can reach this level after several experience in many levels. I have ever to teach in preschool for 3 years old, elementary school, junior high school, and here I am in tertiary level. So it needs time, it needs good effort, and it needs money.
Oh, yeah. To make that come true.
Yes.
You need to effort and
Yeah. So maybe I have been teaching English for I have been teaching English since 2012 maybe when I was still in S1. I got experience in teaching English for elementary school.
Okay guys, this is why I decided make him to my role model in career because the journey is very good. So what the most enjoy in your career?
The most enjoy in my career path when I can flip the situation.
Oh, yeah.
What is flip here? When I was in university, I have to meet the lectures of all to discuss with them, to discuss about my scriptsy,
Yes.
and it needs time to wait for them. And the interesting one, I flip that,
Yeah.
so they are waiting for me. So, for example, they come. It's for a job, right? It's for a job. So they come in the morning. So they ask me to meet me, but I have a class. So I tell them to wait for me at 10 a.m. So after 10 a.m. they meet me again. So I can say I still have a class. So still they wait for me until noon. They wait for me. So I was there. So I was there. So it is really, in another side, it is good for you to show your enthusiasm, to focus on your track. Either you are really into that thing or not.
Yes.
If you are not really into that thing, maybe you will leave me. Pak Anjar is so long to be waiting, and maybe the student will leave me. So that's the interesting one. And another thing is like, yeah, because being a teacher, not only just sharing the knowledge, but also I have to develop my skills overall. For example, you already know that, so I should know more about that.
Yeah.
So it's lifelong learning. Actually, I still S2 overall. So I need to continue my study to doctoral degree.
So you have plans to continue?
Of course,
Oh,
yes.
good.
Of course, yes. Because agree or not, you have to take doctoral degree. So this is the interesting one. I can flip the situation,
Yes.
and maybe life learning, long learning. So I have to develop my skills, not only stuck in that. It means that I have to improve myself day by day.
Yes.
So that's the interesting one from my job.
Okay, from the most enjoy in your career. So what is the less enjoy in your career beside of
The last enjoy. I mean, you mean what I don't like?
Yeah, I see.
Alright, what I don't like? Again, because being a teacher is not easy as you flip your hand about. You have to remember that not only a teacher who teach in elementary school, senior school, in university level as well, the salary is still low for us who are dealing with education. So the point is you have to manage the money. You have to focus on your track. It means that you have to focus not only teaching, because lectures not only teaching but also researching and social. So there are three, or we can say tridharma. Tridharma, it's not only teaching, right?
Yes.
Three. There are three points that you have to remember. And the point is, what I don't like is not I don't like. The mean is not something I like or something I don't like,
Yes.
but something that I have to focus on. Because if you want to be a rich people, maybe being a teacher or lecturer is not a good choice,
Yes.
a good point. But if you want um, to be happy every day, and because yeah, meet with new people, for me is very happy. Being in the middle of the student who can be a good someone better from me is good, and that's why I still continue to focus on education. You know, I have said before that I can focus on my track. I can teach in many level until in university level because I focus on the track. I want to be a teacher. I want to deal with education,
Oh, yeah.
even with the salary is still low. But yeah, the point is you have to manage uh, what you have already got in a month, and then you focus to develop your skills, and then you can be happy every day.
Yes, that's it. And yeah, from that, the less enjoy. So you need to improve on how to manage something. Yes.
Yes,
So,
yeah, because we are dealing with the monthly,
Yeah.
the fee.
So what the skill, what the most skill, what the skill important in your career? What I mean, what the skill that need in your career? The important skill need in your career.
Skills. Okay, when we talk about skills,
Yes.
we can say there will be two skills: hard skill and soft skill.
Yeah.
Hard skill, of course, you have to not only in the skills what I have improved, but also pedagogical skills. Um, you are good in speaking,
Yeah.
but you cannot make students to be good in speaking. It will be useless. So the way how to teach to the student is the good one. It means public speaking is really important. So I think those two important things: public speaking and the skill of English. Public speaking is dealing with how you can stand in front of the classroom,
Yes.
how you can deal with the student, how you can transfer the knowledge to the student. Because it will be useless if the teacher lectures good in speaking, listening, reading, anything about language, but that person is lack of confidence,
Yes.
shy, and also yeah, something not really good for the teacher, because the teacher is spotlight.
Yeah.
Even now it's going to be student centered, but the way of the teacher, the management of the teacher, it is important too. So public speaking as the important one, as I know, and the second one is classroom management. Public speaking, classroom management. Because when we talk about English, you can learn uh, from the book, from because nowadays there are many AI, right?
Yes.
In your handphone.
Okay.
Yeah, see, in your handphone, sorry, in your handphone, there will be many application there.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI. But the lecturers will be confused if cannot manage how the student can use that.
Ah, yeah.
So classroom management is really important. what kind of AI can be implemented in the classroom.
Okay.
So the way how you manage the class is really important. I think that for me, public speaking and classroom management is really
Because
important.
as you are a lecturer, so you must need to know about that.
Yeah, because you are the director.
Yeah.
Even you are student center,
Yes.
but you as the director has to spot in a good one.
Yeah.
Because yeah, AI, there are many things. Maybe your students, my student will smarter than me about AI. But the way how I can manage them,
Yeah.
that's important.
That's good.
That's from my experience, no?
Yeah.
From my experience.
That's good. That's good experience from me. So before to the next question. So what does a good day look like for you?
Alright. You mean my activities, daily
Yes,
activities?
yes.
Alright. As I told you before, I teach into Universitas Subang as the permanent lectures,
Yes.
and Polban, Polytechnic Negeri Bandung, as the part-timer lectures, as the part-timer. So actually, I teach in Polban from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
Oh, yeah.
in Bandung because I live in Bandung actually. But from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I go to Subang. It takes 2.5 hours from Bandung
So
to
you
Subang.
manage in 1 week, or half a week you stay in Bandung to teach in Bandung,
Mhm.
and a half in week you go to Subang to teach in Subang.
That's why teacher should be a good management.
It's a great
So-
lecture that I see.
Yeah, that is yeah. Yeah, I have thick schedule how I can manage my time to teach into universities. So how I can, even though I teach in 2 universities, but I have to show my best effort to teach them. And actually, maybe I only teach 2 classes in a day,
Yes.
and I focus on teaching speaking.
Speaking, yeah.
Yeah, speaking and drama.
And so,
Yeah, explaining drama, speaking. So yeah, Prodi asked me as well. Prodi asked me to teach that courses in every semester. Speaking for general communication, speaking for academic purposes, and drama in Subang. However, in Polban, I teach in accounting students. How you can imagine how the accounting students can learn English. I have to know what they need. They are accounting students, but they need English. So I have to know what they need, what something that can fill for their career path. So that's why of course, I have to read about accounting, management, and banking maybe, and anything else. So yes, I have said that I have to not only to focus on English, but also I have to focus to to English for specific purposes.
oh, yeah.
In Subang, how I can teach them to be an English teacher. But in Polban, how I can teach them to be a practician as the accountant, of course. But all of them need English. So that's why even I in English, I major as English graduation, but I can teach in many majors.
Oh, that's great experience that I hear from you.
Yeah.
Because it's incredible when you say that in a week you manage a half in a week you stay in Bandung to teach
Right.
in Bandung, and a half in a week you go to Subang to teach in Subang. I see what's your negative, but that's incredible. Okay, for the next question, what do you wish you know when you were starting out in this career?
I think to be a teacher, like in Al-Quran said, there is like in Al-Quran, if I'm mistaken, yarfa'illahu alladhina amanu minkum walladhina utul ilma darajat. So when we are dealing with education, so you will be increased by the society. So I focus on that. Wow, he is a lecturer. Even there are no money here. Oh, he's a lecturer. Yeah, I'm lecturer. Even there is no money here. So yeah, maybe that's influenced by the education. So maybe that's I focus on my career path, even the money. Yeah, so I do apologize when I talk about money again, because you have to know as the educational graduation later, Naufal. So you have to be ready for everything, because when your friends are working in bank or in many companies, the salary will be higher, much higher than you. As the education, you have to be ready in that. But if you have focus on something you want to get, they will be good for you. So that's why I share about that. Yeah, the money is not only about money.
Yes.
But when there are many students know you, many people know you, that's also money.
Yeah.
I can imagine that there are many students who save my number. When I install, what's the code?
Get contact.
Get contact. Yeah. The people who save my number more than 100, more than 100, maybe 500. So something you can see and get contact. So maybe that student, my student, saved my number. So it will be easy for me when I go somewhere or I meet someone there that's my student. So there's something happy about the teacher. So yeah, maybe back to the Al-Quran. That is the point. I focus on my track in education. Even my friends in S1 go to PT KAI, go to bank. So I focus to be a teacher. And alhamdulillah, my parents support me to continue my study.
So
That's the point.
you are now lecturer.
Yes.
That's the interesting point. That, your vision, your experience about that. So I'm with you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Anjar, the last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years?
Where do I see myself 5 and 10 years? I said before, I still in S2. I need to continue my study, Naufal, because when you are in the pool as education, actually, so agree or not, you have to continue the study, because nowadays someone who teach in high school should be S1, yeah, and in preparatory level S2. Maybe next year, 5, 10, 12 years later, in high school, it should be S2. In university level, it should be S3. Who knows? And that's the point. And the second one, for my career path, because for the accreditation of major or department needs doctor. So I should continue my study to be a doctoral degree. And then the third one, can continue the study, so the salary again will be increased. That's come second, come third. So the point is, Novel, I see myself. I have to develop my career as the doctoral degree,
Okay.
and then I can develop my functional, yeah, maybe it is about what is called functional level. I have to get lecture, yes, lecture, head lecturer, because Novel, in lectures there will be in bahasa is guru besar, right? So I am now in here, so it is almost to be a guru besar.
Yeah.
So I need at least in 10 years later I need to move to here.
Now you are
In the second level.
in the second level. What is the second level?
The second level in bahasa is lector.
Lecturer.
The first is assistant ahli.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is the basic one.
Okay.
The second is lector.
Yeah.
The third one is lector kepala. It is guru besar.
Okay.
Only that in university. Guru besar. Who don't want to be a guru besar, right?
Everyone wants.
Everyone wants. So maybe not in 10 years later, maybe in 15 maybe, inshallah. Or
Amin.
20 years later. So now I'm here in the second level Naufal. So in 10 years later I have to move into here in doctoral degree already, inshallah. And then 20 later I move here.
Amin.
So that's
Okay.
the dream.
So, your hobby is 5 or 10 years after this. You can move to the higher level.
Yes.
In your position.
And get doctoral degree.
Doctoral degree and increase your salary. Yes.
Yes. Let's count the second.
Oh, 1 second. So the first one, you increase your position.
Yes.
Okay, guys, maybe that's all. The interview with Sir Anjar from Universitas Subang. He is one of the lecturer from there. Yes.
Yeah.
So we can conclude from this occasion that to be a lecturer need a good effort. Yes. Need to improve ourselves first, especially about educational background and our life skill.
Yes.
Okay. So from this interview, I get the point. When you want to get something, you have to focus in that point.
Yes.
So, inshallah, after you focus in that point, you can get what you want that you want. Yeah. So maybe that's all, sir.
Okay.
Anjar,
Thank you
for
very much.
your attention. Thank you for your time.
No worries.
So, okay. Maybe see you next time, and maybe we can talk more about your career or your life.
Take it easy. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thank you guys for your attention, and maybe that's all from us. And see you, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like my channel. And see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you, sir.